Hi there, I'm Alex D. Let's go on and play some really bright skied ruins. The item placement is different, maybe the textures as well. Who knows? I wouldn't know. There seems to be no co-op entry in this arena once we get locked. If we even get locked. Oh. These ugly punks have already spawned. Oh, the crawl! You see this cannonballs? I wonder if the legless crawl also... Ow. How many mantis are there? All of them? Okay, too bad he disappeared right before my eyes, but... yeah, these guys have a different skin in the beta. And I made them to fire cannonballs which do... okay, yeah. We shouldn't have seen the crawl until much later in the retail version of this game, but yep. So yeah, they do crazy amount of damage, and for some reason the cannonballs are a subclass of the crawl bolts, but instead of 15 damage they do 60 damage. For comparison, elite crawl bolts do 19 damage, I think. Also, check this out. Check out this additional detail, like a compensator or something, like a fan or whatever that is, on this side of the flag cannon, and it's nowhere to be found on the right, on the other side. It's just a flat surface, which once again, it's more detailed on this side, and it's actually animated when the gun deploys, but you can barely see it because it's so fast. Also, for some reason, this has like human Arabic numbers on the side of this gun, but it's certainly designed by the Scar. Probably. I don't know. Nobody cares, but me, apparently. There is no corpse over there. There is no... oh my god. There is no brute over there. There is some crazy mantis. Alright, so this is a bug that was never fixed in retail, and it also wasn't fixed in the evolution. The bottom of this well has the material has its property set to transparent, so it kinda tries to look into the void, and since it's underwater, yep, it has those water special lighting things going on. Oh look, a fly. It's just there instead of the chest with goodies. Okay, that's a lot of stinger shards. Oh look, another fly. Let's sacrifice a fly. Oof. didn't work. But I think I read somewhere that, yep, this sacrificial table can be destroyed. Okay, so a swarm of flies hovers around a corpse of a fly. Those are some cannibal flies, apparently. Anyway, yeah, he's dead. This is something that remains in retail. This is not a water zone, this is just a solid surface. It's not too important, not broken or anything. Also, this is probably not a secret area in this version of this map. What about the Scar Troopers? They are nowhere to be found in the beta, so instead we meet the Kral early. Oof. Have you seen... Whoa. It does splash damage. Good to know. It does crazy amount of damage. I mean 60. It's enough to kill me at basic health in just 2 shots. Okay, this is a Scar, he just ran away for some reason. There is some home effect and there is a Kral patrolling up there. I wonder if they can kill themselves with their own splash damage. I hate when that sound happens. It means somebody just landed right behind you and is now seeking out your blood. For some reason, this is solid. It's probably a conversion problem. Maybe it is the same in the beta. Alright, apparently this guy lost me and so did the Scar. I'm gonna save the game and test out that weird home effect. It's not deadly so far, but it's kind of ugly. Alright. Okay, so the Scar is right there. There's 2 of them. Look at this asshole dodging my every rocket. I could cheese him, yes, but I choose not to. Oh, look at that! This is weird, this is weird. This is the first appearance of this weapon in the beta, apparently. What about the flak cannon secret over here? He's a flak cannon, but no corpse. No Nully corpse that apparently tried to use this thing and blew his bits off. What am I going back for? Yep. Also, yeah, there is no ammo for this gun yet. Speaking of this gun, it has this funny tube or whatever it's supposed to be called on this side, but well, it's not worse on this side. But look also at this little triangle that is supposed to be like to make the gun look shiny. This one, yeah, it's completely visible on this side, but it's almost invisible when it's on the right side. And of course, when centered, it's lowered so much. I mean, it makes sense because it would otherwise cover a large portion of the screen, but I don't like it. Anyway, yeah, here we go. We finally get the razor jack. And it's ammunition. This is a weird way to get a weapon, a drop from a slain enemy. Also, these things cost 50 razor blades each, which max out at 75. This is also a problem in the retail game. By default, the class has 25 per pickup, but since the maps already have the original overpowered packs placed in them, most of them retain the 50 ammunition count in most of the default Unreal maps. Oh my god, look at that. That's a giant gas bag. The only appearance of the giant gas bag in the final game is the Nully Castle. And here he is. At least one extra time. Look at those assholes dodging my every projectile even before I shoot them. Fascinating. Anyway, I gotta be spending razor blades actually. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Of course, this map has no translator messages because it's unfinished. Nothing happening over here. No enemies, no items. What about this room? Nope, even darker, but at least we have some stinger shards. So, nothing to do here. This button is here for some reason. This is the Torch of Tranquility. It does not get automatically activated once I approach it, and there is no Scar Berserker trying to lop my head off. Well, let's push the button. And is it going to be activated now? I don't know either. Okay, so the water has no fish, and there is no boat to travel with, to travel on. Funny thing is that apparently in some early versions of this map you began by basically traveling on the boat over here, and this was the beginning of the map originally. Not the case in this particular beta. Okay, so what this button did is unlock this gate, and the torch in the middle is, well, it remains unlit apparently. Well, too bad. No brutes over here? This map is kinda lifeless if you ask me. No scar over here to press this button and lock you. And also we can already see the Titan over here, but let's save that for later. This is not the case in the retail. You cannot cheese the boss from here. The boss actually spawns later. I think it spawns later, but not just moved further away. So no flares over here. Kind of empty. Nobody's around. This room. Oh no, I'm stuck. I am stuck. This is bad. I promise not to cheat. When was the last time I saved the game? I promise not to cheat. Or would you forgive me for cheating my way out of this? Let me know in the comments. Okay, this is the last time I'm gonna do that, because, yeah. So this does nothing. This trigger is not ready in this version of the game. Okay. So now let me save the game. Let me actually load the game and see how far. That's pretty far. That's pretty far. Also, there is no trigger that makes Vandora angry when you shoot her. Apparently this is something the playtesters did, or I don't know. I would definitely do. Okay, so after traveling this far, by the way, oh my god, this is ugly. I tend to forget about this secret area. Oh, this is deadly, isn't it? No, it's not. Uh-huh. Our second dispersion pistol power-up. It has some smoothing errors on its middle barrel thingy. It's probably never seen on the right side. No, it's also the case over here. Also just as not noticeable, which is unfortunate. Right, so now we have our powerful pea shooter. Let's use it on some fish that can't reach me. It spawns more fish. Just to be a dick. I don't think this area has anything interesting to its name in retail, and it's probably also not the case in the beta. Oh my god, right in front of me! Not funny. Go ahead and telefrag me. Garbage. Okay, thankfully this is not the case in the retail game. This doesn't happen. Okay, these gates are now unlocked. There were some mantas. Okay, this seems to be the giant one. Yep, that's a giant manta, alright. Really huge manta. Which makes it just a giant target to shoot at. Nothing, not much else. Okay, this is a signature move of, I think that's Eagles map. I don't remember. Yep, nothing in this area whatsoever. Just remember this kind of indentation which we use to get out of the water. This is something we would see later in these authors' maps. More cows. Okay, this had some Scar troopers. Let's scare some cows. Oof. Okay, the cows are no longer scared, despite there be at least one potentially hostile character with weapons. Alright, I've seen some home effect over here. I wonder if it's deadly. Nope. Doesn't seem to be the case. Not every day you see a person trying to suicide by falling from the world. Right? That's why you're watching my videos. Okay, no co-op elevator over here. No brood. Okay, yes, brood. Alright, since this fight is gonna be sweaty, I'm going to make a short break and save the game. I have already saved the game, but a break. Alright, so which gun are we wasting on this guy? Do we have the amplifier? Yes, we do have the amplifier. But we also have a lot of titans on the next map, so let's not use that. Let's use the force field, you say? No, the force field does not actually stop the boulders, which is ridiculous. It would be basically the only reason to use the force field in the base game. But alas, they are useless, they don't stop explosions, the splash damage from them. Okay, this better be important. This looks like a spam. Yeah, that's isotoxin on my smartphone. Just in time, right? Okay, so not much in the items department. Whatever. Let's spend some not so useful guns on him. The Stinger in this case. Well, I don't hate the Stinger, but it always feels outclassed comparing to the SMD, the 8-ball, the flag cannon. Also, I kinda don't really enjoy the Razorjack. This thing, I didn't even get ammo for this gun. I just picked it up and there is no ammo for this gun in this level. Which is weird. But okay. So, yeah, let's... we'll use the bullets in the next map. So we're using the Stinger here. Oh, that's new. The music didn't change, unfortunately. Also, if I'm correct, this translator message is a notification about... yeah, of course, they left a voice message for me, which is basically one of those annoying-ass spam calls. pistol too. Okay. Good. Spent some ammunition. Also, nothing locks me out of going back there, but there is basically no reason to. If you play it co-op in Unreal, you know that the exit from this level looks a bit funny, because it was supposed to lead like in the next section of the temple, but then you wake up in the next map and it's, well, it's basically run over. Wow. Basically run over by the crashed spaceship, and the way it shook, it almost feels like it just happened, but it didn't. The ship was there for a while, for months. Okay, so saving the game here. This is F-Hub to C, and it also uses the Hub 2 music. Don't worry, you'll get to Hub 3 music, Hub 4 music, Hub 5 music, and even Hub 6 music. And I think it even has a Hub 7, but most of those Hub maps are, well, not exactly Hub maps. They were unfinished and scrapped, but whatever. We continue our Hub 2 saga in the next video.